Did NFTs do something bad to you? Like, I mean, I understand that they exist. They're basically worthless. I find them ridiculous and hilarious. But I'm confused with the level of vehement with which you regard them.
Tread carefully and quickly. This is swine country.
Right, and I'm not selling crypto. Like, but I also don't think that like a lighthearted kind of like, you know, vectorized logo, which is what I created, is somehow like to a blockchain, for lack of a better description, and it was and is a massive scam, basically. They don't really have any value. It's kind of like the idea of owning a concept in a lot of ways. But like the examples of the ones that were kind of popular were like, you know, I'm not going to let NFTs ruin it for me. Partly because I also don't think that it necessarily, I don't think NFTs is an art style. I think people were selling NFTs of like every art varietal under the sun. You know, I think people would have sold NFTs of the Mona Lisa given the opportunity. And I'm not defending them, I'm just observing. Let's see. Like, NFTs was a technology. NFT stands for Non-Fungible Token, and it was basically a way that people could attach art to a, like, Bored Ape Yacht Club was one, you know, kind of like particularly gross NFT, and, you know, a bunch of people spent a ton of money on them. Like, those people have since lost all of that money, which, you know, I'm not happy that they lost it either. Like, I'm not, you know, wishing ill on anyone else, but it's gone now. I mean, it makes me sad that you think that it's heartless. Like, you know, I think that's the thing that bums me out, is like, I created this logo. It's not like I commissioned it. I made it. Because I wanted to tie in with the name of the channel, which is Potamus, Alden Potamus, right? It is a combination, it is a portmanteau of my name and a hippopotamus, you know, which I've always thought is kind of like silly and lighthearted. That's, you know, that's the vision. It is that simple. Love that stun there. That'll give us some time to recoup. Let's see. I don't want to finish the fight quite yet. Even though we probably could have spared ourselves that pain. But hopefully we get a decent heal out of our occultist. Actually, we have a big heal coming out of our Vestal, so let's go for a terrible heal there. I guess I did let this guy go once more, but...
The unrelenting application of violence yields morbid gains. The loathing abates.
It's not that terrible to read, I admit, but it's hard to remember. Mine you can't even spell, but it's intentionally easy to read. I mean, there's a lot of deep thinking going on about something that honestly, like, you know, the level of malice of foresight that is being ascribed is off the charts, because I just took my name, Alden Potamus, and tried to come up with a logo design for it. And, you know, That's about the depth that I went to. Scrake and Illustrious. I certainly appreciate that, Rusty. I like it too, for what it's worth. But you know, I get that there are a lot of opinions out there, and you know, c'est la vie.
What is it then that gazes back so intently from
All
the
right,
abyss?
let's get some work done on this one. I mean, yeah, I'm. So okay, so is the new concern that I am like I am somehow opening myself up and becoming vulnerable because my logo has like a cartoonish art style? Is that the? I feel like I missed a chat comment somewhere, but I'm trying to keep up. Let's see. A little bit of a heal there. Actually, it's really nice. That Consecration having a heal on it is not terrible. Finding a hospital would be good for business. I do really like the death armor. I think it was a very smart way to adjust the game. Make it 3D at least and add non-mirrored features. So it is asymmetrical, by the way. As the person who created it, I can tell you that it is not symmetrical. Not that I think that matters, but you know, it is a true statement that that it is asymmetrical.
And apply it judiciously. Sweet reprieve until the next test is put before you.
But what is the mechanism by which a malicious hater is going to attack the channel? Like, they're going to take the logo and sell an NFT of it? I don't think it's that good. Like, I'm happy with the way that it turned out, but I'm like maybe in a way that's a backhanded compliment of sorts. I don't know. Like, it you know, I like it. I thought it turned out nicely, but
Haste and carelessness.
But you know, I mean, other than my kind of like very limited imagining that maybe, you know, like at some point in the future as we grow larger, we could. So any like NFT, like an NFT, like parody requires intent. And like I can tell you, it is not a parody of an NFT. Like, I did not seek out to parody anything with it. I wanted to create a relatively simple, readable logo that I thought had some brightness and some color to it, and also was somewhat memorable and was related to the channel in some way. Like, literally, that was the intent and the purpose. I mean, I have looked at it a lot. Like, I don't know what to tell you. We've gotten stunned a lot. This fight's getting a little spooky. All right, if we can get him off the board, I think that's good.
On to the next.
Yes, easily marketable makes it almost feel scam-like. I hope these shirts aren't going to be a ripoff. What? I mean, like they're going to be your standard like print to order things, right? Like you see on every YouTube channel, right? Like I'm not like my goal here with that is to give another avenue for people who like and enjoy the channel to be able to support it, right? Like, you know, that is one of the revenue streams that all YouTubers leverage is creating merchandise of their logo. And I don't begrudge them that, because if it's a way for me to take what is, you know, currently a profession that I'm not making much money off of into something that I can like use to support myself so I can do the kind of work that I want to do, I would kind of hope that people who have been hanging around on the channel for a while would be somewhat excited about it. No one's gonna wear a shirt with my face on it. Like, I you know, not to be overly critical, but like, my face is not that great. like I wouldn't wear a shirt with my face on it. I mean, you know, like, not to be like flippant, but like the
a welcome one nonetheless.
I mean, I may offer options, but I'm super confused why, like I will say, right, you know, if I just put on like my marketing hat for a second, if I were to put up those two logos as options, right, the current Discord logo would be bought by people who want to support the channel. Well, we're not talking about emotes, any. We're not talking about emojis. We're talking about logos, right? Nobody prints, you know, PogChamp on a t-shirt. Well, I mean, they do, but ironically, that's, you know, a different story. I don't like any of the padlocks, so we'll just get the 2-stress across the board. I mean, I'm not simplifying myself. I'm creating a logo for the channel that is simpler than like a picture of me at the height of the pandemic wearing a baseball cap with like a super patchy goatee. Like, you know, that's what the current channel logo is. It's not a great representation of me or the level of professionalism that I approach YouTube and Twitch with. You know, like I work really hard at this, right? I'm here 4 days a week on time every day. I was like 4 minutes late today, but you know, broadly, you know, I'm pouring my heart and soul into this endeavor, and wanting to have a logo that represents me and is also like marketable, right? That other people might also like, doesn't seem like such a fundamentally horrible thing. I don't know, like, these field surgeons are absolutely saving our bacon. Speak of the devil. Ah, I was hoping he wouldn't do that. But this is what I'm saying, like, this is the only place I want the heal to go, and the fact that it's on him is why I'm not bothering to lock it. I do feel like Healing Salve should remove dots, though. I'd sell the toast. The company's bankrupt that drew it. I mean, you know, I would support you in doing that. That oak. Oh, you got hit by a collector, shake it off? I mean, I think at the end of the day, Fat Oak, what it boils down to, 2 in a row, is that I know Innie has really good intentions, because like I said, he's been around for ages, and is very passionate about the music of Darkest Dungeon, among other things. You adore my Discord logo. I mean, that's very kind of you. It has largely not been. It has not been loved broadly. You know, like, I mean, because it's also the channel, like, you know, splash banner at the beginning of every video that I put on YouTube. You know, the way that it kind of like folds in on itself. The way that it folds into shape. Yeah, I was proud of that when I made that. For sure. Like, I worked hard creating that in DaVinci Resolve with my lack of skill. I have an animation for this new one that I also made that I am similarly proud of. I wonder if I could show that on stream easily.
Haste and carelessness. Hallmarks of the unprepared.
A weekend stream where we collectively... Yeah, let me bring that up. Okay. I'm not sure, you know, it may be similarly despised, but let me see if I can find it. Let's see. Recovery, where did I put it? Templates, 1440p. Hold on, let me All right, so let's see. So let me see if I can actually get this capturing. We're gonna do it live here. All right, let's see. Window capture, VLC. There's VLC media player. It is captured. All right, you guys can see that too, I assume. And this is the new one. I don't think the sound is going to come through. I might be able to switch it over. Let me see if I can get the sound too, because I did do some sound design as well. All right, let's try it out. So let me. Is there any way I can mute the game sound? Hold on, just for a moment here. All right, just me and you. We've got VLC up, and it got bigger. Oh, it also didn't capture, did it? Huh. I think you can hear it, but you can't see it. Why would that be the case? Do you have to do something weird? Maybe I have to do game capture rather than window capture? Let's try that. I can't do game capture, can I? Huh. Video capture device, VLC video source. Okay, I can do it that way. Let's try that. We'll add a VLC video source. Then you see the road cone? Yeah, that's what I saw too. Loop playlist, no. Shuffle playlist, no. This may or may not work. Okay. To the playlist, we add a file. I'm feeling like a true boomer right now. Please hold. Stream. Templates. 1440p. Hippo intro. Okay. All right, so there you go. That's the... You didn't get the rest, but I think I can... Can I shrink it down and do it one more time? No, it looks like I can't. I think I can restart the media so you can see it again. But that's the design for it that I went with. And it has kind of like, it's appropriately masked. So it shows up. But I don't know. I thought it was kind of cool. I liked what I did with it. I know it's maybe not to everyone's liking, but I'll play it one more time and then we'll move on. All right. Delete VLC media source. Let's get the music back on over here. There we go. All right, so we're in phase 1 of this. So let's see. Let's get more taunts up. I wouldn't mind doing some stress healing here. All right, that was a pretty suboptimal way to end that round. But hopefully people at least saw what was going on with that. I tried. Okay, cranked up the volume. And there's like there's some crackling sound effects and stuff like that. But that's pretty much the extent of it. And ever since I did that... Oh wait, I wasn't... I can't really animate like that, though. Dig the logo, though. Barely see it. I forget what DD2 I'm actually saw. Wait, hold on. I can't really animate like that, though. Right, yeah, so I mean, it took me... I worked pretty hard on trying to learn how to do the visual effects to do that. What DD2 I actually saw live, it's a bit infuriating. I'm not sure what the second half of what you were describing there was, Innie. I'm genuinely curious. All right, if we can just delete one of these guys, I think that's the best we can do. I mean, I just like. Jeez, I think to be on the safe side, since these guys move quickly, I'm going to do that. Since this is like a 50-50 anyways.
Fight through the fatigue.
I feel like so your argument is that what I just showed is not unique. I also, and this is just a bit of inside baseball, but the previous logo I designed on my laptop while I was at home back east taking care of a sick family member, and as a result, I actually don't have the original media file. I could recreate it, but I unfortunately lost that in the shuffle. Let's see. Yeah. So yeah, this would show up as part of the part of the intro to those videos, right? That's the vision for it. Well, if you're all taunted up, I'm gonna put this here, even though everybody could use some healing, but we'll do that. Let's see. We have plenty of taunt. Let's strip some
Miscalculation, perhaps.
strip some dodge potentially here. This is the most tokens I may ever have had. Apparently they don't work. But so I don't know. Like do I want to... We're probably okay even if I take the heal, but like maybe... let's get rid of this guy so he doesn't get another crit off.
A simple variable. Easily resolved.
Divine Grace still not being active is infuriating. Let's just get out of here, because those dots are just going to tick for more. I'm not sure what you made and uploaded.
Until the
Tokens are like
next test is
collectible
put
figures.
before
They're not for using, they're for having. Yeah, indeed. That's definitely my approach with the Man-at-Arms. I just want to collect them all. It's a Pokemon type of thing. Don't need the greater heat shield. All right, we'll do that for now. This has been an epically long sluice. All right, we're getting a little bit of the sluice loading issue. But yeah, I mean, I will say, like, I'm sad if I did not accomplish it, but my goal was to create something similarly unique and similarly visually interesting to the first logo that I designed. It's been an epically long something. So Fat Oak, how are you doing? Where are you in your playthrough of Baldur's Gate? I know I think last time we talked you were in Act 2. Is that still where you're hanging out? I think I want to keep all those. You're finishing Act 2? I'm excited to get to Act 2. I think that's what we do that's going to be what happens this week. So tomorrow's stream, I think we'll be finishing up the Githyanki subquest stuff. Trying to describe that in as vague detail as I possibly can. Western animation, heart in characters is in shape and personality. What does a hippo tell you on this? In anime, it's hair and eye color. It's easier. You've sworn off Lae'zel as a party member, Fat Oak? Well, I have said all I am going to say about it, but let's see. I guess trinkets are the place that we need to cut a bit more. I don't think we're going to need that, and I don't think we're taking misstep because we have reverberating. All right. But so you are getting the discs, which indicates to me that you, like, there are two ways to get to Act 2, speaking in broad generalities. Maybe it's the glasses? I also don't know what FNAF as an acronym means. I'm ignorant. I apologize. Legion of Honor picking up ranged skill. Holy cow. Wait. That's insane. We have Deadly and Eagle-Eyed. Holy cow. Five Nights at Freddy's? That's a movie, right? Sorry. I'm feeling extra boomerish at the moment. Let's see. I might actually toss strategic withdrawal. Oh no, let's get retribution going. I mean, the good news is I couldn't have possibly borrowed it from Five Nights at Freddy's since I have no knowledge of it. So I got that going for me. Where are we going now?
Everywhere in ruin. Everywhere.
Oh, if we go to the Shroud and we visit an oasis, yeah, we haven't been to a Shroud in a while. Maybe some shanties will soothe some people's souls. Let's see. So Rusty can take one of these. You're at 5 speed. We're not going to make that much better. So I will give you... actually... Oh, the periodic paralysis is really unfortunate. Family Guy has a tiger that looks like your character, and he's pretending to be cool. Could be a predisposition from that. Maybe. I mean, it's... like, I will say that it's, like, as I am not the coolest human to ever walk this earth, like, you know, like the hippo with the sunglasses was meant to be like a little bit tongue-in-cheek. Because I don't think that like I am a cool dude hippo. Scrake and Legion. Oh, I can't do Scrake. You find the simplification. So what is the simplification? Like is it the level of detail? Is that what you're when you say simplification? That's what you're referring to is the level of detail? I think. Okay, we have a poetry available. We don't really have a lot of stress that we have to deal with. So maybe I'll just pick these two up.
A bit of comfort on the road to damnation.
Okay, so they get to 14, which is a good break point for us. Rusty and Illustrious. They need... Oh. Yeah, we have some bad relationships here. We haven't gotten a lot of AoE fixes for it. You riding a hippo. Joke, or is it? I mean, I'm certainly open to having multiple logos over the evolution of the channel. I will say though that I think that my current logo. Also, where are we going? We're going to the shroud. My current logo like doesn't look like I take this seriously. At least my YouTube logo. That's my fear, right? It feels like if I were to look at that, I would be like, is this person really investing in the channel? Do they care about their channel? And I would like to put forward something a bit more polished as a way to communicate that. So now, I feel like you're arguing against the name of my channel, though, right? Like, I am Alden Potamus. Like, that's just the way it is. I think I'll use that. There's more likelihood that it will land positively there. I'm not arguing. Like, it's true. Hippos are vicious. But they also have a funny name. Not to be overly reductive. Let's see. I think I'll just do those two. So Illustrious, I don't know, like I can look around and you know, like I'd be curious, but like I don't find a lot of this is a trap, but I'm doing it anyways. Just in case we fight a Leviathan. $120 and $110. All right. We may fight a Leviathan. It might happen. It feels almost like a personal... All right, into